Hi, so this is a tap on and around visibility. First of all, I invite you to tune into this word, visibility. What's it like for you to be seen? And see what comes up in your body. And just observe that. Maybe even pause this video and just see what comes up for you there. So what do I feel in my body when I feel and think about being seen? What does that even mean, being seen to you? Visibility. And if there's some contraction or fear around that, let's see what we can do through tapping, see what comes up. And also, maybe it would be a strong point to reflect on how you would like to feel when being seen, and that inquiry into, okay, I feel like this, how would I like to feel here? And allowing any feelings that come up between that to be here. So let's see what we can do. It's nothing like tapping on something that you're living in the moment. So here we are. Life is bringing us here. Let's go tapping on your collarbones first of all. Even though I'm afraid to be seen, or even if parts of me are afraid to be seen, I'm open to loving myself and recognizing how this is for me. I invite you to repeat after me and change any words that don't resonate. Breathing the whole time. On the heart space. Even though being seen and being visible is uncomfortable to parts of me, I'm creating the space to safely look at this right now. Tapping on the front of your ribs, taking a deep breath. And even if I'm so used to hiding and playing small, I'm open to creating safety for myself. So that I can notice what's going on. And I'm creating the possibility for change here. And holding. Coming onto the side of your ribs. And so just tuning in to now what comes up when you think about being seen. Visibility, what does that feel like? What's it like to show up? To be visible? Be speaking? Be witnessed? And just observing your body and what comes up for you there. Taking a soft deep breath in. Exhaling through your mouth. And coming onto the top of your head. Even if I'm so used to hiding, playing small, being quiet, or shying away, I'm open to loving myself and the way that I feel. Tapping on the top of your eyebrows. I'm now creating the space to look at me and my relationship with visibility honestly. Tapping on the side of your eyes. Maybe I can be ready to see every lie that I usually hide behind. And just see what comes up for you there. Taking a deep inhale, exhaling through your mouth. I'm creating the space to heal my felt visibility wounds, if there are any. And I'm guessing you're here because you feel that there are some. Tapping above your lip. Maybe I can be ready to see every lie that I usually hide behind. What do those lies look like? Tapping below the chin. What would it be like to step out from behind the curtain? Tapping on your chest. I'm open to being gentle and loving with myself in this process. I'm open to remembering that I don't need to force anything. Maybe choosing to witness myself and feel myself right now is enough. Tapping on your wrist. Parts of me are afraid to be seen. Tapping on your thumb. It feels scary to show myself sometimes. And how do you know this? Where do you feel it in your body? And just observing that space within you that activates. Just practicing observing it for a minute. Taking a soft inhale into that space and seeing what happens. On the index finger, I'm acknowledging where feeling seen is scary to me. Middle finger, even though showing myself and being visible feels scary sometimes, I'm open to the possibility that I'm safe in my body right now. And I invite you even to just look around your space slowly and see if that's true. And also allowing yourself to look around the room slowly, around your space, allows your reptilian brain to realize that it is safe. So this is very non-mental. This is very somatic and feeling based. So that's why you can look around your room real slow, just observing. Tapping on the outside of your ring finger. I'm creating the space to look at this right now. Looking at all the ways in which I'm scared to be seen. Tapping on the inside of your pinky. And just inquiring into what is it that is scary about being seen. what aren't you recognizing, or what feels true to you there? Maybe even not allowing yourself to be seen means that there are ways in which you ignore your genius, your wisdom. Perhaps you don't even feel like you have any genius and wisdom. Or maybe there's the belief there that you're not worth listening to. I know I'm talking more about the visibility as being seen speaking at the moment, but whatever comes up for you, maybe it feels horrible to be seen, you're self-conscious, people aren't going to think you're beautiful, whatever. But bringing awareness there. I'm creating the possibility to give myself permission to feel safer being seen and being visible. What does that mean to you? Tapping on the top of your head. It is safe to look at how I feel about this and what scares me about it. I'm already creating the time now to look at this. Top of your eyebrows. I'm open to acknowledging the ways in which I quiet and dim myself. And even if I do this, even though I do this, I'm open to meeting myself with compassion here. Tapping on the side of your eyes, taking a big inhale and an exhale with sound. Even if I've had the tendency to quiet and dim myself, I'm choosing to be compassionate with this part of me. Tapping on your cheekbones. I'm open to trusting and understanding myself. Top of your lip. I'm most likely protecting myself from something here. It's possible, tapping on the bottom of your chin, it's possible to honour my response and also create safety for myself. I'm just noticing what is present in your body right now. And taking a deep inhale in. Releasing with some sound. And sound actually brings in what's called vagal vagal tuning, vagal something. But what happens is we can activate the vagal toning. We activate the vagal nerve, which really communicates to our body that we're safe. So it's a really beautiful way as well to bring extra safety and relaxation in through the body. Tapping on your chest. What would it be like for me to feel safe being seen and being visible? What does it even mean for me to be seen and be visible? And if I don't know yet, that's okay. Maybe I can be open to exploring this at my own pace. Tapping on the front of your ribs. Even if I feel stuck around visibility, I'm choosing to notice myself and the way that I feel. Even if I felt blocked around visibility, I'm choosing to notice myself and the way that this feels for me. Tapping on the side of your ribs. What am I afraid of? What doubts do I have? And notice what's coming up for you here. And see if you can extend a wave of empathy toward anything that is being activated right now. Maybe I don't even know what the doubts or fears are because they've always been here. Tapping on your wrist. Even if I don't understand this mentally, it's possible that I am completely safe in my body right now. Tapping on your thumb. And maybe it's possible that I can feel safe showing up too. And think about what it is. Why did you click on this visibility video? What attracted you to it? What is it that you'd like to step into? Whether that being seen, showing up, being heard as well, being visible, anything that relates to being visible for you. Tapping on your index finger. All these excuses that I feel as to why it's not safe to be seen. Tapping on the middle finger. What would it be like to feel safe, to be louder than my old fears? Tapping on the outside of your finger. I'm open to acknowledging and validating the fears that I felt around this. Tapping on the inside of the pinky. What I feel is valid, and I'm acknowledging how I feel right now. And just giving yourself an internal scan for a second, seeing what's there. Just noticing. And recognizing that fears often come up as a loving protection mechanism, and so I really invite in for you to bring in within yourself notes of compassion for whatever fears are present or have been present. And this way we can open up space for that fear to be met, felt, held, sustained, in order for it to feel safe, so you can move forward with it, integrating this part of you and acknowledging any needs that need to be met. Tapping on the karate chop. We're never pushing away elements of ourselves here. So we're really gearing towards integration and acknowledgement and recognition of our feelings, emotions and sensations. So I invite you to, if there is any resistance that I don't acknowledge or tap into here, then please do honour that resistance, and that is perfect and so valuable and valid. Let's go to tapping on your chest. Maybe I'm not stuck here. Maybe I don't need to wait anymore. Tapping on your heart space. I'm giving myself permission to act and be seen, even if it's messy. Tapping on front of your ribs. And I give myself permission to acknowledge and be with any resistances that come up here. Tapping on the side of your ribs. I'm open to seeing and acknowledging myself in ways that I haven't before. Because maybe even that will allow me to feel safer and more seen. Tapping above your head. I'm choosing to acknowledge myself and recognize myself. Tapping on the top of your eyebrows. I'm open to the possibility that I can feel safe when stepping into more visibility. Seeing what more visibility means for you, and just tuning into what that brings up again. Tapping on the side of your eyes and meeting any activations with acceptance and breathing into them. I can create safety for myself while stepping into visibility. Tapping underneath your eyes. Maybe I can feel held while stepping into visibility. Tapping above your lip. What would it feel like to feel and be held here? Tapping on the bottom of your lip. And I'd like to bring in this idea of permission. Sometimes we are waiting for permission to choose something or to be something. When I say be something, I mean just show up in a certain way and choose something actually. So I'll invite you to consider this idea of maybe fear of visibility is showing you where you're still waiting for permission on the outside from someone else, and just to feel into that space within yourself, see if that's resonant for you, and to acknowledge any parts where maybe you're holding back because it doesn't feel safe, because you're scared or anxious. Tapping on the middle of your chest. It's safe for me to look at this now. I'm creating safety to see what I feel around visibility. Tapping on your wrist. And I'm creating the possibility right now for me to be the permission slip in all the places, tapping on the thumb, where I have been waiting for permission from others. Tapping on index finger. Permission being or including as well recognition, acknowledgement, approval, confirmation, reassurance. Seeing if there's anything there that actually a part of you is really longing for and craving for. Tapping on the middle finger. I'm open to giving myself a dose of what I'm needing. Tuning into maybe what it is that you are needing and sending a wave of reassurance to your body or whatever you need. Tapping on the outside of your finger. I'm choosing to be soft, gentle, and compassionate with myself here. On the inside of the pinky, I'm open to loving and accepting myself wherever I am right now. Karate chop. I'm allowing this to get easier for me. Tapping on the middle of your chest. What would it feel like to receive all the reassurance and permission that I dream of right now? I'm feeling into that. Support. What do you think you need in your stepping forward, whatever that means for you, to do with visibility, whatever that means for you? Maybe it means having a conversation or being seen, creating podcasts, some sort of creation, something that's meaningful for you, just speaking what you think. Tapping on the top of your head. Maybe it's safe to acknowledge my mood and also show up in the way that I want to. Tapping on your forehead. What if I accidentally learnt to believe tapping on the side of your eyes. that I don't have what it takes to show up. And I'm willing to hold myself and be my friend here. Taking a deep breath in and releasing through the mouth with sound, if you want. I'm ready to give myself just a little bit more permission. Chin. Maybe I don't need to prepare myself more or get more ready. Tapping on your chest. And now you can do I'm giving myself the permission to show up in new ways at my own pace. And I'm choosing to honour and respect myself. I choose to love myself in the process. Giving yourself a loving touch or hug, wherever feels good for you. So there you go, a little visibility tap. Very timely, always. Let me know if this activated and if you felt soothed with any particular words, or if anything particularly resonated, or even if there's something that I didn't mention but that's very relevant and pertinent to you. I would actually really love to hear any resonances or any personal things that you're experiencing around this theme and what it means to you, no? So feel free to share. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and keep hugging yourself emotionally, physically, in all the ways that you need. Ciao.